Hello and welcome everybody, it's MoS. We are going to continue our testing, this time with the larger capsule, and I will show you sort of the way I set this up in general, which will make it a tad easier. Yeah, basically this nose adapter here, it says it's got fairly low everything, and it's nice. It makes it look fabulous, and amazingly, I can stick the avionics package on top, which serves as an advanced SAS, which does not screw up everything else below it. And to make sure that it lands okay, what I do is I stick 3 parachutes on top. So we're good with that. And then here's the adapter. I'll zoom out a little bit. So we're going to do the same exact testing we did last time, except this time we are going to do it with the large fuel containers. So I'm going to set this up again. Large engine, small engine, large engine, the large small engine, the toroidal aerospike engine, and the 4 radials. So that's sort of our testing path. This time we'll only have 6 because the other one didn't lift off with what it had before. It's certainly not going to lift off now. Alright, let's start with the large engine. We'll stick 2 of these on. I doubt it'll lift it, but we'll start with 2 anyway. So let's launch. We're going to start with the large engine, and we'll use half tanks if necessary. This is just because we can. I doubt it'll do much, so again, this will be an interesting thing. Let's see, full throttle, advanced SAS. Oh, geez. Okay, Space Center. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to end the flight, but we will go and fix this with a one of these. Alright. If that's what's needed to make sure it doesn't explode, we'll do that, and then it'll fall over and explode anyway. So you'll see. It just won't be strong enough to support it, and that's fine. So advanced SES, launch, and explode. Pretty much expected. Alright, let's try it with 1 this time. Oops. Launch. Clear the pad and proceed. I don't think this one will work either. Then we'll try the half tank, and that might be able to be supported by this thing before it explodes. But yeah, we'll see. Alright, and launch. Oh no, this is not going to work very well. Explosion. Oh hey, that sort of survived. Alright, so we'll try that, and I won't need this time, thankfully, so I'll take that away. And we will try the half tank, which probably will work, but it's just worth a test anyway. And it's just a clear data point. 1 data point, nothing else. Alright, this should be okay. Should being the operative word here. Alright. So it loads, full power, SAS, launch. Oh yeah, it is going up, up, up. Which is a good thing, because it was not going up, up, up before. So the large engine with half tank. Let's find out how far this thing goes up. We could be here a while, so you know what? Let me cut really quick. It'll be like a 20-second cut, but let me cut really quick. See you guys in a second. Alright. I'm back, and we are a bit higher up, and the fuel tank's about to run out. So, I mean, it worked okay, but it's not... It's certainly not something that you could use to go anywhere from Kerbal, that's for sure. So, there we go. Let's find out the max height for this. Alright, so it's like... not very high. Not very high at all. 31.1 seems to be 31.1. Maybe 31.0. It depends on how high I get up here when my height is. Yeah, it's 31.1. Definitely 31.1. So, 31,100 meters. Alright. And the flight. Now it's time to try the same thing with the small engine. If it even lifts off. I mean, I foresee this going much faster, so... Small engine. Then we'll go on to the large. Actually, I may not go to large first. I may save that for later because that one's going to take a little while. So I'll go with the ones that I know are going to be fairly quick. So full throttle, SAS, launch. And hey, this one went up. So let's see, half the small engine. Let's see which one turns out to be better with the same fuel here. They seem to both be able to lift it, so I'm assuming that the large engine will be better in this case, but we'll see. So yeah, this could take a little while. So I'll cut to guys, and I'll see you guys when we're about to run out. Alright, and I'm back. This thing is going to run out soon enough. Again, I didn't expect it to go very high, but it's still worth the look. It burns a lot less fuel, so it's probably better for the outer atmosphere and in space, but it works. It certainly accelerates. Although I don't think it's going to make nearly as high as the other one will. Or the other one did, rather. 400 meters a second is as far as it got to, and it's only going up to 26, yeah. So, 26, 25, or 26.5, 26.4. 26.4 seems to be what it's going to be, and that's for sure. So, 26, comma, 10, nope, 26.3. Alright. And flight. Vehicle assembly building. Alright. Now I think we're going to go on to the 4 REs, and then we will move on to then we'll move on to doing the toroidals, and then we'll do the large smalls, and then we'll do finally the large. Actually, you know what? We'll do the large smalls before we do the ties, because they're certainly powerful enough. Oops, my chair is a little bit buggy here. Let's see. Okay, full throttle. The SAS and launch. Nothing. Okay. Figured as much. Let's do this with 1, and then we'll go to 1/2 if that doesn't work. So, launch. Let's Let's wait for it to load for us. Load, 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 load. Okay. Full power, SAS, launch. Hey, it's going up. Holy shit, it's slow, but it's going up. So we'll do 1 and 1/2 for the 4REs. 1 and then 1/2. Making my little divisions here so I can know. The large small engine probably won't do anything, which is why I'm going to do it next to the tie, then the large engine. And believe me, the toroidal aerospike is ridiculous with these large tanks. To put it simply, it will hit escape velocity with just one tank. I know that for sure because I've done it. So I'm doing all this testing now, so I can sort of show what to do with what engines, etc., etc. And in general, it looks like the tie is usually the winner. Then we'll get into a little bit of some configurations, some basics, basic stuff. And some basic concepts in this game, and we'll sort of go from there and see what happens. As for... Oh, this thing's going to die soon, but that's okay. As for the parachute thing, this definitely works, and I like using it this way because the advanced SAS is really small, and so I prefer using the avionics package, which does exactly the same thing. It's just smaller. So I would suggest, if you want to use things or use advanced SAS on the larger module, that you definitely use the avionics package like I use right here. It's definitely an improvement doing it this way. Okay, so we've cut our engine here, and we're going up to 22,000 something or 21 something. So when we get there, we'll figure it out. So it's going to be 21. The question is what? 21.7. 100 meters. And flight. Now we'll do it with half. Then we'll move on to the large, small, and the tie. Alright. And bring in the half tank. Put these guys on. And launch it. Alright. Come on, there we go. SAS and launch. This one has considerably more power. Initially, it's something like this that I use on my large lander, although it's really not powerful enough, to be honest. So I might have to fix it at some point, but it works. It works. I didn't say it was perfect, but it works. To slow down on the moon, you need to actually put it almost full power, like 2/3 power or something like that, for it to adequately slow down. And so, like, the idling speed to make sure it sort of hovers is like around this region in there. So it's considerably higher than my my single-man lander, which the hovering speed is like almost right there. So you could stop that thing really fast. This thing, not so much. Anyway, so this thing's about to run out since it's a half tank, And then, as I said, we'll move on to the large-small, then the tie, then the large-large. So, as expected, this did not get very high, but it has more power. So, so this would be 10.8 probably, or 10.9. Yep, 10.9. So, 10,900 meters. All right, it's time to go with the small engine, large-small rather. Start with the full tank. I don't think it'll lift it. Then we'll go large tank, or half tank, which I don't think it'll lift either. And then we will move on to the tie. So there'll be a lot less graphs on this one. Okay, a lot less graphs. Yep, well that didn't work, as expected. Oops, wrong one. Take you off, switch you with a small half tank, half tank. Use that, and launch. All this testing is a good thing. A very, very good thing. I hope it'll help everybody, including myself. And I don't think a comprehensive test has been done yet, anyway. So I'm going to do it. Yeah, this is not going anywhere. So that thing really has no power. It's good for really small vessels, and very small maneuvers in space, but that's it. So did not launch on the large small. Okay. Now it's time for the toroidal. So we're gonna max this up. I'll put 4 of them on. I think that's probably too much, but if it is, we'll drop it down to 3 and launch there. 3, 2, and 1, or 2 and 1 even, if that's all I can do. I mean, I'll try half tanks if I need to at that point to see if I can narrow in on the optimal. Okay, so this thing needs to be held up. Alright, so we'll just use one of these and hold it right there. That's fine. Shit like that happens. This will be just fine. It'll hold it, and that's all that matters. I didn't say it was going to be stable, but it'll hold it. Nope, not enough juice. And I'm pretty sure that if I take away one of them, it'll be just fine. So if I do this, this should work now, hopefully. If this doesn't work, then I'll go up to, I'll go up one more, and that definitely works, so. Let's see, if I need to put another little support thing, I will, but I hope not. Oh, great, I do. And flight. Vehicle assembly building. And support. Hopefully it works on 2 and does not explode then, but we'll see again. We will see. And ignition. Yep, not particularly good. So it seems that we can try it with, oops, wrong one. That's fine. we'll try it with 2 tanks now. This should definitely work. I know one works. I know that one works. If this one doesn't work, I'll try 1.5. Then if that doesn't work, I'll drop to 1, which does work, and then I'll drop it to 1/2. So at least we have 4 possibilities at the moment. If this does not explode. Alright. Hope it does not explode. Do not explode, please. Thank you for not exploding. Oh, but it sort of disconnected itself, so I have to restart anyway. So what I need to do is I need to drop this, and I need to give it a little bit of support. So the engine fell off. Oops. So I'll put it to max thrust and launch it. So this should be fine. Alright, and launch. It's spinning, or something. No, it's not. I'm curious if it's gonna get off the ground. Nope. You see the engine fell off, so, and the flight. What we're gonna do is take this away and use the one that I know works. So we're gonna start with actually oops, not this one. This one, 1.5. If 1.5 doesn't work, we'll go to 1, and then we'll do 1, and then we'll do 1/2 as well. So I know, as I said, I know that 1 works, and I know that 1 goes into solar orbit. So we'll figure this out. And launch. It seems that that's too much, although I'm curious at what point it launches. Although I'd have to sit here for like an hour in order to find out. And hey, we might actually overheat this engine, which would be interesting to watch it go explodey. No, it won't explode. So sad. Alright. That flight didn't work, so let's try the 1, which should work. And then 1/2, so tie is 1 and 1/2. And then we'll do the large. Which is also quite powerful, by the way. And may end up in solar orbit several times. So go. Yeah, I didn't say it was, you know, going to be spectacularly fast on the takeoff, but I know it's going to go far, because this thing is a powerful engine. So let's put it this way. It's going to take a while, and it'll be a while, but it'll go far. Just you wait and see. Anyway, I'll cut till we get towards the end of this fuel thing, and so I'll see you guys in a minute.